Jen, maybe we should interview Jen.
Jenny, Jen.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. Hi.
We're just going to...
This is Brandon Norman. He's an intern from NOHFC working with Algoma Swift Watch.
Okay.
Everyone's with Algoma Swift Watch, and the first person we have is Jennie Pearce, and she's the local coordinator for Algoma Swift Watch. And Jenny's going to introduce us to the program tonight.
Yeah, so this is our second annual community Swift Watch night. We're here, it's about 7:30, people are just starting to gather. We've got a pretty good turnout so far.
That's for sure.
And we're hoping that the birds are going to gather in the sky and go into the post office chimney later tonight, probably around between 8:30 and 9:30 hopefully.
Okay.
It is a little uncertain though as to which chimney they're going to go in, because over the last couple of nights they have started reusing the courthouse chimney.
Okay.
Which we can't actually see from this location. That's pretty special for us because about 2-3 years ago the courthouse chimney was capped for a year, and up until that point all the chimney Swift used the courthouse chimney. And since uncapping 2 years ago they have not returned to that chimney, so this is pretty special that they're actually thinking about going back to that chimney.
That
it's
is
actually a larger chimney than the post office chimney that they have been using in the meantime.
Right. And now, Jenny, the estimated number, what was shared earlier about the estimated number of Swifts that are returning here?
We can have up to about 2,300 birds in a single night. We haven't had that many so far this year, so hopefully this will be the night when we get big numbers. I think we've had Brandon Norman, he's been
Hello, Brandon.
working on counting the chimney swifts, and Brandon can tell us how many swifts you've had so far.
So the largest count we've had so far has been May 13th, with over 1,100. And then the next following night was May 14th with 970 swifts that used the post office chimney. So we haven't quite got our 2,300 birds yet, but we're hopeful.
Well, now that the word's out possibly that the courthouse has been uncapped, they might start coming back. And who do I have with me here?
I'm Jennifer Foote. I'm an associate professor of biology at Algoma University, and I'm working with Jenny and Brandon on Algoma Swift Watch, looking at why the swifts are using particular chimneys, what sort of characteristics correlate with big numbers of swifts, which we'll get a big number this year, so we can figure that out.
And where do they go when they leave here?
Well, as far as we know, these birds are dispersing all over the north, we would guess, to single breeding chimneys. So they break off into pairs and they raise a nest with young in one chimney per pair.
Okay. And so do they stay in the district of Algoma, or do they go further north?
Well, we don't really know.
Oh, okay.
We have no idea how far the birds that come here disperse. Some probably go further north. Some certainly stay locally. We can have up to 200 during the breeding season.
Okay.
Those are probably local breeding birds. Maybe one member of the pair will come each night and roost communally at the chimney.
Okay.
But yeah, there's lots of questions to be answered, which is why we're
right
here.
And worthy project for sure. And what about in the winter months? Where do we find them?
So those swifts are migratory, and they would be migrating back to northwestern South America, so countries like Colombia, Peru, Ecuador, Chile, and that's about all we know. We don't know what sort of habitat they use down there, presumably hollow trees, but could be rock crevices, caves, habitat like that, but no one's been able to confirm that so far.
Wow, well, we'll look forward to the ongoing science research that's taking place. Thanks for organizing this, you guys. It's a fabulous turnout, as you can see. All right, Swift Watch begins now.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.